Welcome. It's the most beautiful day I think we've had out on a job site in a while. It's great to be here. I'm Mary Bukema. I'm the Executive Director of Habitat. And we're here for a celebration for the partnership we have with Tammy and her son on the building of this home and the new life for her and her family, and the partnership we have with the Academy for Design and Construction and all the students that are here. We're so grateful for our partnership with you all, and we want to celebrate you and the work you've done to help us accomplish our goals. You know, our work is based on home ownership, a need in the community, a willingness to partner, an ability to pay a mortgage for our families, and that's what's all come together today, and you've helped us accomplish this goal. Tammy, you've been an awesome partner. And it's part of our neighborhood revitalization initiative, which is rebuilding this neighborhood. There's several homes on the street that we've worked on, more homes on the street that students have worked on, I'm quite sure, right? Next door, Selena's home, you all worked on that house as well. Beautiful improvement to this neighborhood, stabilizing this neighborhood. This is part of a Building Blocks campaign. We're in the process of raising $5 million to revitalize 5 neighborhoods on the west side of Grand Rapids, so you're helping us accomplish those goals as well. We're really grateful for all that you've done to help us accomplish our goals. It's a beautiful house, well done, I would just like to say. So Mark Frost is the principal of Innovation Central High School, and he's going to take over and have a few comments as well.
All right, thank you, Mary. Welcome, everybody. The Academy for Design and Construction is a GRPS Center of Innovation that is housed at Innovation Central High School and was formerly housed at Union High School. The Academy for Design and Construction has partnered with Habitat for Humanity for the past several years, for the past 5 years, and the Union School of Construction partnered with Habitat for Humanity for a few years before that. This tremendous partnership has allowed students every year for the past several years to use and apply the design and construction skills that they've developed in their 9th and 10th grades in ways that not only benefit themselves through hands-on work that they do in this house all year long, but it has directly benefited a family and a neighborhood and a community through the highest level of service learning for the past several years. Innovation Central and the Academy for Design and Construction work hard to prepare the Academy for Design students for post-secondary colleges and universities, but this hands-on approach also allows our students to enter the workforce equipped with skills necessary to gain employment and to move up the ladder, so to speak, from there. Grand Rapids Public Schools, Innovation Central, and the Academy for Design and Construction are very grateful to have this continuing partnership solidly established to benefit our students and our program for years to come. Habitat for Humanity, thank you very much for this yearly opportunity. Thank you.
We're going to have some students reflect on the project. Is that something that... Okay. Hey, Dave. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm David Belden. I worked with the students out here. Building this house has been a great experience, really just a wonderful experience. And you know, this year at the beginning of the year I was a little nervous, and I thought, well, a lot of these kids, I don't know how much they know or whatever, or how is it going to go, and how am I going to keep quality up, because we had a lot of students. We had about 22 when we started, and they just blew my expectations out of the water. They really did. They did an awesome job. I know they complained a lot when I said, you know, you got to tear that off, and then they put it back on, and then I said you got to tear it off again and again and again. But you know, I think they were happy in the end, and it was a great learning process for them to go through that. So I'm really thankful for that. I just want to thank Brandon too, because he's been a great help to us, and he's got to know a lot of the kids out here, and the kids really like him, and so I'd like to thank him too, and that's about it.
Introduce Isaac.
This is Isaac Rodriguez. He's one of my students, and he's going to say a few things.
Step right up to the mic, guys.
Well, I guess as Mr. Belden just said, my name is Isaac, and first and foremost, I would like to say thank you to the Habitat for Humanity Kent County for allowing us, the Academy for Design and Construction, to work on this house with them. Secondly, I would like to thank the new owner of the house, Ms. Jones, for putting her trust in a band of high school teenagers to build her house. This year, we have all learned things we didn't even know went into building or remodeling a home. We learned about siding, roofing, cement work, and gardening. Traits and skills that we will all be using in our future construction careers. We put a lot of heart, sweat, and dedication into this house, and we really hope that you make this your new home. On behalf of all the ADC students and staff, I would like to say thank you to the Habitat and the new owner and everyone who made this amazing learning experience possible. It is something we will never forget and always look back on with pride. And Ms. Jones, we would like to present you with the symbolic key that represents our hope for your new home. We all signed it so that you remember all the hard work and dedication that went into building your new home.
Aww. Thank you.
That's great. Tammy, would you say a few words now, please?
Sure. So first and foremost, I just want to thank everybody for coming, and then also I want to, give thanks to God for giving me this opportunity, and for Habitat for believing in me and giving me the opportunity to own this home. It is truly a blessing, and I appreciate it. And it's been a long journey. I got the opportunity to meet all of the students as well as work with them a couple of days. It was kind of hard to come over here and be here while they were here because I was working a full-time job as well and also being a full-time mom. But I want to say thank you, and especially to Brandon and everyone else that's here. I appreciate it.
Ivor, can you say a few things?
First off, congratulations.
Thank you.
This is kind of a dedication of your house today, Tammy. As a director of community development, it's largely my role to look at community scale of what might be an area that's challenged but has a lot of good things going for it. The Black Hills neighborhood has a lot of good things going for it, and what those things are not things at all. They're actually people. This is a neighborhood, as you can see, moving up and down the streets here, where people have a pride of ownership, as much as they're financially able to take care of their properties. And it's really a place where you can feel a community like maybe some of us grew up in, where you can be out there and you know the lady across the street and you know the kids down the road. It's that kind of neighborhood. The homes are relatively small. It's a very modest but wonderful neighborhood. Well, in terms of assets and things that you got going for it, I want to talk about the ADC program for a second. The ADC program has the greatest asset of all in these students right here. And while you can see the evidence of their work, which is top-notch, totally professional, I want to talk about what we've learned through getting to meet these kids more in depth. And I've spent some time with them, getting their opinion as young people, what they like to see in their neighborhoods, what they see as the challenges in their neighborhoods, what they'd like to see changed in their neighborhoods. And the kids behind me and some of the ones from the design program who aren't standing in front of the camera today provided amazing insight into what neighborhood really is. And I think sometimes we come from outside the community, we got our idea of what it needs. We bring that from an outside perspective. Well, these students really helped us to get to understand from an inside perspective what's going on and what can make a difference. Every one of these students in this program is being given a special opportunity to really find their strengths, not only their strengths of skill and hand and muscle, but the strength of mind and the strength of who they are as a person to speak out. I'll just close with the last year we were able to take a couple of your ADC students down in front of a board of leaders at the Grand Rapids City in terms of planning, and they were able to articulate some plans that they'd drawn, some ideas they had, and I got to tell you, those leaders of Grand Rapids were, first they were like, what are these kids doing here? And by the time the meeting was over, they really didn't even know what to say. They were so impressed by the thoughts and and the care that these students indicated for their neighbor and for community. So congratulations, ADC. You've got a great program. We want to keep building this program. We're excited, and on behalf of Habitat, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ivor. My name is Dan Lamore. I'm with Habitat Board of Directors. First, I just want to say to Tammy that I've never been to a dedication yet where there haven't been some tears of joy and gratitude. So you just reinforce what Habitat's all about. As I said, I'm on the board for Habitat. That's why I'm speaking to you today. But I also was one of the founding members of the Advisory Council for the Academy. And up until this past year, I've been involved extensively. And the partnership between Habitat and the Academy is tremendous. And today is what it's all about. One of the core visions for the Academy was to make sure that these students have a sense of community and a sense of serving and giving back to the community. We teach them skills as they graduate and desire what to do with those skills as they graduate. We also teach them to give back to the community and figure out what their role is. And so when Habitat looks at this partnership, we see that as a great thing. And we look at Tammy and her son, we see that Habitat's all about home for a family and creating families, creating a stable environment. So we're very grateful to the students. And we hope that they had a fulfilling experience in building this home. Lastly, I just want to mention that we cannot do this without God. And we are so grateful to God for everything that He provides. And He provides us resources and talents and skills and all the things that we can do. And we just hope that the students take from this the opportunity to use those skills and those resources that they provided to serve other people. So we ask that the students, as you move forward into your adult life, that you think about this experience and what it's meant to you, and that you go out into the community and serve and have a fulfilling career. So thank you all very much for your skills and your time.
We have some keys to present. Gideon, do you have keys? Who's got keys? All right, Isaac. On behalf of the students.
On behalf of the students, we would like to present you the keys to your new home.
Thank you.
So Tammy, I just want to say that it's been such a joy to partner with you. You have a beautiful spirit, and you've blessed us with your partnership with us. Thank you for that. On behalf of our entire staff, we're so grateful to you and to Marlon, who's a very excited little boy today. Brandon, thank you for taking the lead on behalf of Habitat to work with the Academy hands-on. We really appreciate that. Appreciate all the students for all you've done. We can't thank you enough, Dave, for your leadership on site. We thank you for that. Dan, we're so encouraged by your leadership for the Academy and your partnership with Habitat. I want to thank you. We're really engaged as a team with the Academy, and Gideon and Mark, thank you so much for allowing us to partner with you and working with us in our crazy schedules and making it all happen, and Misty and Melissa for your teaching, and can't thank you enough for that. I just want to say that Westfield Insurance, I just found out, if I'm not mistaken, has just continued their partnership for the Academy with us. So our educational partnerships will continue. One source of funding which we greatly need to continue our partnership. We're really grateful for that. On the back of the program, you'll see all the in-kind donations that we've received just in partnership on this house, and we're so grateful. So take a moment when you can and look at all the people that have contributed materials to this house in support of our mission and in support of our partnership with you all. And I just want to say that it's a privilege to serve this community, it's a privilege to serve our God through this work, and it's a privilege to know all of you. So thank you so much, Tammy. I wish you all the blessings in the world in your new home.
Thank you.
There is an opportunity to celebrate right now together, to have fellowship, to see the house. It's a beautiful house. Anybody else have any comments they'd like to share before we close? thank you for being here, all you great photographers. We really appreciate your coming out today. Thank you. And Merle, our volunteer, who's always here. Let's have a celebration. Thank you.
Thank you.